it not only protected me, but it protected you. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what boundaries are, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And talking about like just in general, like the point that why I'm doing this podcast is like talking about really tough issues and understanding like in therapy, like a lot of really deep and intimate things come up. And so imagine just having that really close distance, having my history that I have, and then talking about really uncomfortable and vulnerable things. I can see how that can be uncomfortable for clients in general, or right? What are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
100%. I mean, and I think that's part of why like I try not to rush into like deep things quickly because it's like
Oh,
you don't know me, right? Why
yeah,
am I asking you about your sexual history or why am I
yeah,
asking so I want you to know that if you're gonna share something with me that something personal that you never revealed, that I have to be able to trust this person.
mm-hmm,
All right. So and that has to take time. It has to take time.
yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good for people who are testing the waters on therapy. That's good for them to hear that a counselor or therapist will take time and kind of just meet you where you are and really take it slow before we get to really deep and intimate things that may be a little more difficult to talk about.
Well, I'm sure you've seen it where when people start to talk about the deeper things, they start to break down, or suddenly they start missing appointments, or they feel it, the weight of it.
Mm-hmm.
So because I mean, these are things you hold them for 20 and 30 years sometimes,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So it's not in therapy is not it should not be easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, therapy's work. Therapy's for the brave.
Yes. I think that's the future.
Yes,
See,
therapy's for the brave. In talking about the brave, you began to assess me for trauma.
right.
Why?
Why did I begin to assess you?
Yes, because I don't think I presented with any trauma symptoms. And what happened to me when you would ask you like you asked and I was like, oh, but that was when I was like 4 or 5. And you were like, well, how do you remember? I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what happened. I remember the sensations. Like, I remember like what I saw or what I felt, or, like I remember in that time I described to you, like I was outside of my body. Like, I don't remember being present and now knowing what that's dissociation. Um, and I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, I'm like, why are you asking me these questions? And then you're like, I want you to go to this trauma group. And I'm like, trauma group? I'm not traumatized.